Hey, 420 MSP, Harry here, back with Josh Weiss. We're going around the horn, our monthly analyst interviews, coming up on the end of Q1 2020, and what a quarter it's been. So without talking about the obvious, let's talk about some good stuff. And so you're flying further and faster into the cannabis technology vertical, and you're about to drop a piece in NUGL magazine, NUGL magazine. So what's the story?
Hey everyone, how's it going? Certainly has been an interesting quarter. With the story that I'm working on, this is actually based around the last segment that I did with you, Harry, here on the 420 MSP was about an article that CNN published saying that hackers and breaches is one of the biggest risks to the cannabis industry. We're just kind of carrying on that particular topic, but writing it ourselves and I'm collaborating with someone who works purely in the cannabis vertical. So we're going to be writing about the risks that are around for cannabis folks, especially now that cannabis folks are essential services and are still operating from, during this very scary time. And so if you take the thing that we always talk about, which is that cannabis businesses are relatively immature in terms of sort of modern digital business practice, if you combine that with the fact that we're now operating in the middle of a pandemic, we've got a lot of stuff that is very scary. So we're going to be writing about that, and just, I think we're going to do this one from a pretty high level. Here's the risks. Here's some ways that, modern IT can help. That's going to be this article. We've got some more ideas, but this first one, we're just going to go pretty basic.
Well, what I like about what you're doing, and we've talked about this in the past, most certainly, is kind of building, this is marketing. It's building your brand, your company's brand in this vertical. So you're actually doing it. How did you meet NUGL?
So I didn't meet them directly, but I do go to a monthly cannabis meetup, which we've been speaking now for about 6 months. Yeah. And at that meetup, at the last in-person meetup before groups of people got scary, we had a conversation, and we had just been, I think he's looking to get himself out there more in a more like legitimate business ways, and he writes about vaping science, and he writes about some pure cannabis stuff. But he was interested in sort of combining forces with this sort of IT technology business perspective around cybersecurity. So, even if your networking is going to be digital for a while, it's important to keep it up.
Yeah. And what this reminds me of, and I know I sound like a broken record, but I was writing in the 90s, and one thing leads to another. I was more over on Windows Server and secrets and so on. But boy, howdy, as soon as Small Business Server got legs, I knew how to write. I had contacts with the different magazines, like Microsoft Certified Professional magazine was a big magazine back in the day, Windows NT magazine. And Josh, this is how you do it. I mean, you're coming right out of the branding and marketing playbook 101 that everybody should be following. So congratulations, folks. It's at NUGL.com, NUGL.com. I have the URL down below. I'm looking at their site. It's a multifaceted community search for shops and so on. Then they have the media component. And then what I really like, Josh, and I'm going to do this when we get off the air, is they have a mobile app. They have a mobile app that you can download. So I'm going to do that and join their community. I get it. So, sir, keep it safe out there. We better go wash your hands, man.
Wash your hands every 20 minutes.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.